development and growth in the southern part of Lafayette Parish, the Youngsville area, just booming still down there with new neighborhoods and new services, new stores, and everything still booming down there. Well, the latest proposal to build an RV park has garnered some opponents. Obviously, some people supporting the issue, especially people coming in town, maybe to play games at the big sporting complex down there. But some residents were definitely concerned. It's one of the issues that the Youngsville City Council took up last night. And on the phone with us, City Councilman Matt Romero. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you doing today?
We're doing great. How about you, sir?
Doing good. Glad it's Friday.
I was going to say, was it a late night last night?
I don't know if it was a record, but if it wasn't, it was a couple minutes off from being the longest meeting we've had.
Wow. So probably, close to 11 o'clock or so, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
How many,
right before.
I was just going to ask you, how many folks do you think probably were there?
It was a standing room. All the chairs were full. I'd say close to 50 plus.
Wow. Now tell me, we, Ken Romero, one of the hosts of Go Acadiana on our afternoon show, 5 to 6 on KPEL, he had a chance to talk with Mayor Ken Ritter earlier this week about the issue. So then what was the terminology and what exactly came up about the RV park last night? And then what did you guys decide to do?
Well, we, of course, last month we had an ordinance introduced to us, and we went through it, to adopt it to where it would be more suitable for the city of Youngsville and our residents.
Yeah.
We ended up having to table it because there was a lot of things we didn't agree on. We wanted to talk to the residents, wanted to talk to other people who own RV parks throughout the parish or outside of the parish, and recreation facilities that use RV hookups and stuff. And we came back last night, and we had to add and change a couple more things. We gave plenty of opportunity to those who were opposed to it, those who wanted to see stricter regulations on it, and those who just wanted it passed. And then we did end up voting last night to introduce the ordinance so that next month's meeting in July, I think the 14th, it'll actually be up for final adoption and approval.
So tell me about some of the different changes and things.
Sure, absolutely. We wanted to make sure the size of the RV park was suitable, was big enough and not too small. So it is right now it's up for a minimum of 4 acres to maximum of 15 acres.
Okay.
The main thing that we're hearing from a lot of our citizens is a proximity zone, almost like a buffer zone between their residential property lines and any potential RV park. So right now, we're in the 100-foot, 150-foot range. I think the 150-foot is just been one of those things we've heard from several citizens that they feel that's a comfortable zone. But then also we wanted to make sure that we had other things covering ourselves. If something was to happen at an RV park, can the city come in and, regulate that from a law enforcement standpoint or even issuing citations or anything.
Now, do you anticipate much more interaction, if you will, during that July meeting?
Absolutely. It'll be up for final adoption. Our mayor and ourselves, the council, we always give the people in attendance the opportunity to speak after the council does make their suggestions, corrections, or any comments, and then we'll put it up for a final vote then. To see where we go with this for the final adoption. I think it's where it's at now. There's probably only 1 or 2 items that might get changed just a little bit, but for the most part, it's a pretty solid ordinance.
Okay, so pretty solid as far as you're concerned.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what it's interesting the kind of growing pains discussions that seem to be coming up. I guess in a way that's probably a really nice thing.
It is, and it's making this council look at. We have a land use ordinance in place for new construction, whether it be residential or commercial. We don't have zoning, so it's making us look. Do we need to change in our land use ordinance a little bit more, or do we need to start looking at zoning? As we are a city that's one of the fastest growing in the South, these are good problems to have.
Yeah, that's certainly true.
It could be with the economy. It could be the totally opposite side right now.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Now, any other major items, or was that your big thing for last night?
That was our big item for last night. Besides that, we have a lot of great things going on with our recreation department and the sports complex. We're actually in the process of creating an official, as we created a couple months ago, our recreation program. Now we need a recreation advisory board of citizens, whether it be in Youngsville or outside. So we are looking for those people. One of our councilmen, Ken Stansberry, he's putting a resolution together so that every council member, the mayor, and the chief can appoint someone to this. Mm-hmm. It'll be non-elected officials. That way it is of the people, and they will advise our sports and recreation program on any things they might have from their experience. And we do have some people already in mind that have helped us get where we were at back in January to now, but it's time to take one more step forward in that.
Well, Matt, want to thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Did you have a
No, I was going to say, I apologize. If anybody's interested, please contact City Hall, your council members, or even the Recreation Center. We'd love to have that. And something else that's unique that we're doing is we are hosting every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. a volleyball camp for the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
This is geared to build up for our volleyball program that will be kicking off in August. And if you're interested in that, please contact the sports complex. And there's different times for age groups. We're trying to fit everybody in and accommodate it. We blew the doors out on the amount of people that we had. We had over 180 sign up kids.
Wow.
So it blew our mind. It's great. Again, it's good problems, Bernie, to have in Youngsville.
I was going to say, yeah, that's another nice problem to have, definitely. Well,
yes,
Matt
ma'am.
Romero,
yes,
councilman in Youngsville, thanks so much for updating us this morning. We appreciate the time.
Absolutely. Anytime, and I appreciate it. And y'all have a great weekend, guys.
You too.